Yes, people, welcome back to the Vitesse Youth to Gold save here on FM26. So we are only allowed to sign under 19 players, and we are allowed no one in the squad over the age of 29 years of age. And last time out, it was going not great, shall we say. We finished off the episode with a demoralising 3-0 loss to Young AZ. And the game before that, a pretty flat 5-2 against FC Emmen, which meant we had zero chance of qualifying through the first period as the best side. In fact, we ended up finishing down in 10th place with 3 victories, 3 draws and 4 losses, a whole 8 points off ADO Den Haag. But it wasn't all doom and gloom in them first 10 games. Of course, we have transitioned these squads with no over 29s in it, and they're relying on youngsters and amateur players like Rodriguez, who's been absolutely fantastic. And then, of course, we go into the first game of the second phase and faced up against the best team in the league in Willem 2. We actually only lost 1-0, which I think is a fantastic result. And we followed that game up with a 1-0 victory against PSV's B team, thanks to, once again, Maxi Rodriguez driving down the line, falling to Elias Huth to poke home, and he has just carried on that goal-scoring form, scoring a 94th minute winner away from home against SC Canberra. We were actually doing very well in this second phase. And we also absolutely battered MVV Maastricht 4-1. And I was really thinking we had a chance in this second period, and we still do. But a 2-1 loss at home against the worst team in the league, Helmond Sport, does not help our chances. And to be honest, we just couldn't create anything in this game. I tried countless subs. I just couldn't do anything in that second half. So we currently have played 5 games in this second half of the league phase. For the second phase, sorry. And the first half is all finished. A 1-0 loss to Willem, a 1-0 win against Young PSV, a 4-1 against MVV Maastricht, a 1-0 against Canberra, and then a 2-1 loss. So 3 victories, 2 losses, 9 points. We're still in with a chance. And we also won our Dutch Cup first round game against Noordzwijk, 2-1 goals from Yuri Rannon and Dylan Hoogworth, which means we are going on into the next round. We are facing up against Excelsior, who are in the Eredivisie in 10th place. It is away from home, so we'll take the money, I suppose. In today's episode, we are going to finish off these 5 games and finish the second phase, and by the end of it, we will be in January, which means next episode is going to be a full scouting bonanza. I have already got my recruitment focuses set up. I've already started scouting, and I'll show you guys all of that in the next episode, where it's going to be a full Youth to Gold scouting sort of month of January, hopefully making some signings to help this team out so we can at least win one of the phases if we don't win this one. Now, our games in this next 5 are very difficult. RKC Valajik, Roda JC, FC Dordrecht, FC Vanden Bosch, and Top OSS. And of course, also that Dutch Cup game as well. So 6 games in today's episode. If we do check out the overall league, we are 1 point away from lifting off the bottom of the table. And it is actually Willem 2 are in 19th place. I'm 99% sure they are the best team in the league, the last relegated team. They're having an absolute stinker down in 19th, which is making me feel better about myself, but a shame we lost against them. In terms of the second phase, though, we are sitting in 5th place, just 3 points off the top spot in RKC, which is our first game, and they have won 5 on the bounce, and all 4... Well, it says they've won 5 on the bounce there, but they've lost 1 and won 4. No idea what's happened, but they're going to be a very difficult team to try and beat. And from there, it's Top OSS and FC Vanden Bosch. More teams we are facing in today's episode. And I would also say we have been experimenting with different players. Someone that's really shone in the last couple of games is Ricardo Felipe Schwartz. If we look into his form, he's actually got a 7.63 average rating in his last 5 matches, and really, really impressing. So he's someone we're going to be using more in today's video. Nafwal Banis grabbed a brace in that 4-1 victory against Maastricht and is starting to improve, which is good to see. Obviously, he was injured at the start of the season and he is slowly coming back into some form. And the other player which has been impressing me is in training. I believe it's Mohamed Abdallah. Yes, it is. This guy is growing a lot, and we have started to give him a few games as well. He's not exactly performing that well, but he's only 17 years of age, and I think we should be playing him as much as possible. In terms of the B team when he's playing, he is absolutely smashing it. 13 starts, 7 goals, and 4 assists. And again, he's just 17 years of age, so the sort of player we really should be concentrating on bringing through. The best thing is he can play in that attacking midfielder role, or off the left wing as an inside forward. So someone that can certainly get more minutes for us over this season. But let's not waste too much time, especially because this episode is pretty much going to be decided by how we do in this game against RKC. They're the best team in the league so far on form, but we are here to match them up away from home. This is a ginormous game. They are top of the overall league. We are bottom, but we sit just 3 points behind them in the second phase of the Eredivisie. Let's see if we can upset the odds and get a dub. Now for this game, out of possession, we are using tracking wide midfielders to really get back and help out the defence. They are a possession-based team. They are going to look to try and hit us with this 4-2-4 and drop into a 4-4-2. It is going to be a tough game, but I think we can do it. And it is ourselves with the first look down this right-hand side. Rodriguez and Marcelo and Tahuai linking up down this right side. It is going to drop to Rodriguez, back to Marcelo. Loving this little triangle of play. Give it to the magic man, Rodriguez. Or Zunavald. Oh, Nino Zunavald breaks the space, has a shot. Good save. Great first chance for us. This is what we've got to be careful of, though. The counter-attack from RKC, and it is Kramer driving down the left-hand side. They've got two strikers, and they've got a man in the box ready to receive, and he is there. Michael Kramer finds Jesper Uniken, and the two strikers up front is going to be very, very difficult to stop. That's really frustrating, though, because that's their first chance, and we were literally on the attack before that. Counter-attack, first shot, first goal, and that's why they're top of the league. And that is the first half done. They have had literally their one shot, but kept possession, not managed to create anything. But, you know, a 0.55 XG chance, making it 1-0. I'm going to be a little bit aggressive with the boys and try and get them to sort of fire themselves up, because if we lose this, I'm not saying it's over, but it's not looking good. Just as conceding a goal right before half-time is one of the worst times, so is conceding one just after. I've got a feeling they could be doing the same move on us again, and it's a low-driven ball into Jesper Uniken from Michael Kramer. But thankfully, he's offside. I don't know how he was offside. Stays at 1-0. They've got that little move down to a T. Double target forward. I mean, it's such an interesting system. We've just brought on Nathaniel Bannis to play as a left winger, as a wide outlet winger, as they are playing with a right inverted wing back, thinking that we can maybe get them on the counter-attack. They've just battered the crossbar, and they could carry on down this left-hand side. Stop the cross. Uniken back in. Oof, still 1-0. But yeah, as you can see, we've got Bannis now as a wow on the left-hand side, and they've got that Al-Maziani at right back as an inverted wing back. Hopefully, we can find some space out there down the left. I'd love to see a nice build-up goal from us as well. They are sitting in that flat 4-2-4, always difficult to break down. Long ball into the box. Elias Hoof not quite going to get there, but it will drop to Maxwell Rodriguez, who can find Bannis at the back post, and it's 1-1. Maxwell Rodriguez finds Bannis. That is why we brought him on, and that's why Maxwell Rodriguez is the best player in this team. He is unbelievable. We found him in the B team, someone I've obviously never heard of. Unreal cross, Nathaniel Bannis. I think that's how he scored both of his goals in the game against MVV as well. Back post headers. We are back in this game with a chance. A draw here, I'm not angry with whatsoever. It keeps us in touching distance to some of the best teams in the league. A victory is game-changing. RKC down this right-hand side. I would love to win this back and get on the counter. But Clean Eyes instead is going to find a ball to Al-Maziani. That inverted wing-back. Oh, it's lovely play. It's lovely, lovely play. And it's 2-1. Uniken and Kramer, two strikers, is just so difficult to do anything about, because as soon as one centre-back goes, there's space for the other striker to go in there. I mean, they're both strikers are wide open. I mean, Kramer in particular. Al-Maziani finds the ball in. No one on him whatsoever. It's not Van der Poel's job. It's not Schwartz's job. It's not even Tahuai's job. It's Bonner's job to be there. And he's wide open for a setback volley. And it's 2-1. And sadly, RKC showing exactly why they are the best team in the league. A 2-1 loss is not a bad result at all, but it does give us a huge uphill battle to finish first in this second phase. We literally matched them up really well. They just created two really good chances and scored both of them. We were the underdogs out there. Unlucky lads. They're positive from that interaction. I just want to see where that leaves us now in terms of the... what's you can call it, the league phase second period. Yeah, 6 points. We've got 4 games to go. It's not impossible. We have got some hard games, but we'll see. This episode might be a little bit shorter if we're out of this sort of bit already, we will get to the start of January. But we'll see. Let's see if we can do anything. Back at home then. This is where we should be able to get a victory. We've not been great at home this season, and Roda are a decent side. I mean, there's no easy games in this next 5. I'll be completely honest. I'm not feeling like we're going to get a playoff spot in this 10, but I do think it's possible at some point. I mean, I've got the first highlight just 2.5 minutes in. Zunaveld on the ball. Long range effort. Hits the post. Oh, Hoof did get there. I've never seen the striker actually close in like that. Ended up being a save from the keeper, but not a bad start considering it's just 3.5 minutes in. Roda, I think, they're 13th. They're okay. They're not one of the best teams in the league, but we aren't going to absolutely dominate anyone. Let's be completely real. We're one of the worst teams here. I would like by the end of the day to lift ourselves off the bottom spot. That would be my overall goal. Maxi Rodriguez on the right-hand side finds Zunaveld once again, finds Hoof, run from Nathaniel Bannis. He gets on the end of it and fires home. Lovely move, lovely work, and it is 1-0, and that's what we need to see more of. Schwerten down the left-hand side for Roda, finds Anthony van der Herk. That was quick. 3 minutes later, it's 1-1. Seems the case once again. They've had one shot so far in 26 minutes, and they have scored it. We just aren't very good. Whether it's in goal with Vandenberg, I'm not 100% sure, but stopping teams from breaking through us with literally one pass seems to happen all the time. We're on a lower defensive line. We haven't got the quickest centre-backs, but it just keeps happening. One pass, someone's through. We need to figure out how to stop that. No victory here leaves these next 3 games effectively pointless when it comes to our season. So a victory is so crucial. Maxwell Rodriguez whips it in. Bannis back post. I've said that is the cheat code. The cross from Rodriguez, the back post header from Bannis, and it's 2-1. And we just need to keep doing that over and over again because Maxwell Rodriguez can pick out a cross like anybody. And Bannis with the back post header, because he's normally a striker, playing him on that left-hand side, he is dangerous. Let's try and not let them just score straight away again. Oh, well done, Bannis dropping in. Like I said, even a striker dropping into that position is good, but it's a long ball over the top again. If it's a cutback, I'm going to lose my mind. Good clearance, Thinu. Please, counter or end the highlight. Either one, I'm absolutely fine with. Hoof. Oh, God. I've got a feeling this has got a goal all written all over it. Directly from kickoff, Schwerten finds Brage. Brage, shot. Oh, the keeper is horrendous, isn't he? The keeper is just horrendous. Vandenberg, what are you doing? Oh, we've got Maximilian Brühl, whose stats just don't look anywhere near as good. But the form that this keeper is on, I mean, has he got paper? It's like watching Onana. He's got paper wrists. Oh, come on. A Maxwell Rodriguez cross to a Bannis header right now. I would love to see it. Thinu, out wide again. Rodriguez, go alone. Go alone. Maxwell Rodriguez, I want your name printed in tattoo ink on the back of my body. You are an absolute king. Maxwell Rodriguez, 3-2, 2 assists in the game, and then a worldie from the top left of the box. Takes a touch, finesse, top corner. I don't care if it's Donnarumma in goal. You're not stopping that one. For once in this game, can we go 2 goals ahead? Please. It would give us that little bit of breathing room to bring on a few youngsters again. Markelo, ball down the line. Maxwell Rodriguez, he will get on the end of it. Whips it in. I thought it was going to be a Bannis header again. Maxwell Rodriguez, Zunaveld off the line. Oh, a 4-2 would feel so good right now because I could bring on some of them 17-year-olds that need game time. Maxwell Rodriguez. Oh, not quite. 70th minute. Do I do it anyway? I don't think so because the 3 points is so important here. I think RKC are losing to Canberra. They are, which would be huge for us. And Vanden Bosch are drawing. I think Eindhoven are going to be a problem. But with RKC losing, Eindhoven just winning and Vanden Bosch drawing, it looks good for us. Please, lads, do not concede a third in the 85th minute. It's a long ball forward. Oh, Bonner's just so small. Finds Griffin. The keeper is actually horrendous. I'm sorry. I genuinely think I could put myself in goal and it would go better. That shot is straight at him. And he's conceded again. Oh, the goalkeeper is killing us. I think we'd actually be doing really well this season. It's a great run. It's a great pass. But look at this. Oh, what are you doing? Oh my God. I've switched into a 4-2-3-1 with some hopes of something happening. Not that though. That's the last thing we can do. Oh, well, you have to win that challenge. Well done. Right, counter. Maxwell Rodriguez, I believe you can do anything you set your mind to. Sam Peppers, Zunevald's through. Nino Zunevald, please. Oh, Nino, you've got to score that. Oh, there's still 5 minutes to go, but that seems like the chance. Oh, and just before this game ends, look down the left-hand side. RKC lost. Eindhoven drew. Vanden Bosch drew. And we throw away another game drawing to RJC Roda. We have to be able to win that game. Our goalkeeper is never playing a game for this club again. We need to seriously look into it. And fewest shots against, and how many goals have we conceded? We've had the fewest shots against us, and we've conceded mid-table in terms of shots. There is a stat, I'm sure there is, for like XG prevented, goalkeeping. Conceded per 90, he's up there. Expected goals, yeah, look, he's down in 15th place. XG prevented, minus 11.99. He has let in 12 more goals than he should have done, which, to clarify, defensively as a team, makes us one of the best defensive teams here with 12 conceded. Our goalkeeper is absolutely killing us. And I don't think there's anyone better to go to. On an average rating of 6.79. Connor Vanden Bosch, I'm really sorry, mate. You are absolute trash. I never want to see you play a game for this club again. I'm having a crash out over a goalkeeper in a bloody save. I don't know who to change to because Maxi Brawl is unhappy, wants to start more games. He's just not better than him, is he? There is no goalkeeper in this team currently that I think does a better job. Where is Connor Vanden Bosch? Maxi Brawl is the green. Vanden Bosch's the blue. Vanden Bosch is so much better than him in every single thing. Can I change Brawl to someone else? If we try Dylan. Dylan, he's close. He's only 20. It could be Dylan Treverden, which gets the chance. Jens Halen. Yeah, close. At 18, we could be going for him in goal. Maxi Brawl is not the option, I don't think. If we look at Maxi Brawl and Dylan Treverden, I like Dylan Treverden more than Maxi Brawl. The other goalkeepers, we haven't got anyone else, I don't think. I think that is the only option we've got is going to Dylan Treverden as our number one goalkeeper at 20 years of age. He doesn't fill me with any confidence whatsoever. He's also amateur, though. And we've shown with Maxi Rodriguez that amateur players can be fantastic. One game is 6.5. Oh, God. It's our only option because the keeper is absolutely killing us. If we check out the league phase here, them 2 points would put us in contention because Utrecht can't get it. So we'd only be 3 points off. Oh, it's still not impossible, but that has to be a win. If you guys are enjoying the absolute chaos, please make sure you're smashing a like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps out massively. This is probably the last video I record until episode 1 comes out. So a massive thank you if you have watched all 3 episodes and you're here now. You're an absolute legend. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribing and subscribe to the Kempi channel as well. Now, in terms of the team, Dylan Treverden is in goal. That's the big change. We've also brought Schwartz in instead of Zunevald because, I mean, we need to score some goals, and I think we have to change things up. Dordrecht, one of the worst teams in the league, currently sitting in 14th place, I believe. This has to be a win. Maxwell Rodriguez, our absolute superstar, been backing me in the press recently because he loves me, and I'm not surprised. I've made him a decent footballer. Schwartz in the team. How has that not gone in? Elias Hoof, I feel like he's not scored in like 5 games, and we need a striker that scores goals. It's been Banis which has been scoring. I mean, at what point does Banis go up front and we put Abdullah on the left-hand side? Because, I mean, Hoof was brilliant in episode 1, brilliant in episode 2. He's got 11 goals still, and I think he had like 7 in the first 2 games. Hoof drops it back. Zenu, drop it out wide. Maxi Rodriguez, Markelo. Unlucky, but we are on top. Now, this is a nightmare. Pinada. Oh, he hits the post. Treverden looked beat. Can we get a counter? Stefan, the centre-back, who I didn't realise how good this guy was. especially a ball-playing ability, finds Nathaniel Banis. Hoof, get in the box. He finds him. Oh, Elias Hoof, the counter-attack. Stefan, down the right-hand side, switches it across. Banis, little cutback. Hoof finally scores. I was just talking about him needing to score more goals. That counter-attack is crazy. And like I said, Hoof is the one to clear it in our own 6-yard box. Stefan runs down the whole right-hand side. An absolute ridiculous pass. I mean, the counter-attack of dreams. And Banis, great touch, finds Hoof. And it makes it 1-0. We have to protect this lead. And remember, we have to win this game at all costs. And RKC are losing to Helmand Sport 1-0. I mean, come on, lads. This is the chance. Schwartz. Maxi Rodriguez finds Hoof. Hoof spins his man. Banis is on the left-hand side. Hoof goes alone. Hoof goes alone. I mean, I want to see if that went over the line, but I believe you. Corbin's with a save. Decent effort. We are currently playing really well. Absolutely dominating everything. I feel like we've got to win this game. Markelo finds Schwartz. Schwartz. Rodriguez. Spin him. Whip it. Banis. Oh, I thought it was there again. The Maxwell to Banis. Ah, oh, Neely stays at 1-0. Good chance again, but that has to go in this sort of game. They are a team with a 2-striker, 4-2-4, which I am a bit scared about. RKC Valajic were 1-0 down and then scored 2 goals in literally a minute, which is ridiculous. So, not going great for us in terms of the overall table. It's frustrating you can't change that. Oh, you can make this the second period. Did that update? I don't think it did update, did it? No surprise, to be honest. Come on. Left-hand side, Thenu from kickoff. I've just told him I weren't very happy with that first half. Only 1-0 against Dordrecht. You've got to be joking. Are they going to come out and be like, oh, fine, we won't play then? Or are they going to absolutely dominate them? Schwartz into Markelo. Finds Tawai. Into Schwartz. Into Banis. Oh, I was going to say they look like a ball through to Rodriguez there, but not quite. And they are just pumping it long. We're going to go back at him again. Tawai. Oh my God, he went for the bicy again. Elias Hoof loves a bicycle kick. That would have been like the best goal I've ever seen on FM26. Oh, that's a great ball. Rodriguez. Oh, he gets chopped down and Schwartz is up. It's a ball over the top. He's got to be offside. Venema. Oh, Treverden. He was offside, but that's why Treverden is in goal. Or was it Tevreden? Dylan Tevreden. I'm sorry about my pronunciation. If you guys are from the main channel, you'll know how bad it is. It doesn't really get much better regardless of the nation we go to either, so I'm sorry. Oh, that's the worst thing that could happen. Maxwell Rodriguez gets an injury. Oh, no. That is really bad because he has been our star man for so long. Oh, all right. We'll see what Hugoworth can do, but that's really bad. And it is Dordrecht with possession. And I feel like if they score, we've lost because Maxwell Rodriguez is everything to this team. And if he goes, I don't know how we come back from that. Pindar down the right-hand side. Ball in. Oh, they've hit the post. I say Dylan Tevreden's in goal. I trust him with my life. Do I trust us to build out from the back, though? I'm not 100% sure. Thenu. Banis. Don't lose the ball. Oh, Hoof, he's offside, isn't he? I mean, what is that? What are you doing? The same highlight is still going on. I've got no idea what is happening. It looks like the longest highlight of all time. And if you guys know anything about Football Manager, long highlights mean goals. Hugoworth, Hoof. Oh, Hoof, please start scoring goals again. I really can't take a loss in this game. It would break my heart. Banis down to Hoof, to Thenu. Banis, make a run or something, please. Into Schwartz. Schwartz, the magic man. Not that magic. A 2.5 XG with 1 goal is absolutely awful. I am so scared that we lose this game. Vanden Bosch are winning. Valajic are winning. Eindhoven are winning. And we are winning. And we might actually win a game 1-0. We didn't concede. Dylan Tevreden. Thank you. But I do feel like this button click could make or break our season. Maxwell Rodriguez. Oh, 2 to 4 weeks. Oh, that is going to hurt for the rest of this month. That is going to really hurt for the rest of this month. That could be the nail in the coffin here. Period. Second period. It's 5 points with 2 games to go. it's probably done, isn't it, lads? I'll be completely honest. I thought this was so in our hands as well, because we've got Vanden Bosch next. If we beat them, we'll be on 16. If we just beat Valajik rather than the 2-1 loss, or even a draw, we'd both be on 16 points. And Maastricht we've beat already, and there's only 1 point in 2 games. Literally all it is that 2-1, and that 3-0 against Roda. Oh, the form's not been fantastic, has it? Let's be honest. We will play this Vanden Bosch game because I don't know. We could still do a miracle and do this. It is just looking a bit unlikely. I will say, financially, things are not looking good at all. We are £900,000 in debt now, and our scouting budget has gone over scouting. We have managed to scout how many players under the age of 19? 18, apparently. I think it's more than that. If we change that to world, just for a click. 33 players. And there is some options on here. I'm just worried that financially we're not going to be able to do too much, but we shall see. I mean, just straight away, Azizbek Tolnilkabekov is an Uzbekistan centre-back who looks really, really good. And if we can somehow raise about £300,000 to £400,000, he would come in as our best centre-back. In terms of value, I would certainly sell Solomon Bonner. He's not impressing me in DM. I think he's too small, to be honest. He is absolutely tiny. I would take the money for him. Shiroka is 180. Brawl is 170. There's about £2,000 in wages there as well. And then Butner is 40k on 1,500. So we could raise some funds. I'm not very hopeful. I think the main thing that I really want to do is try and get 1, maybe 2 signings over the line. If they're free or whatever it is from amateur clubs, we'll see. But my main thing I want to do is get scouting the world as quick as I can. So if I can get 200k, put it all into scouting budget. So the summer, we can go absolutely ham. And then next season, I think we'll potentially go for promotion. I think this year could be a year too soon. And that's no surprise. We're a negative 12 points to start off. But I just think our squad isn't actually good enough to do what I'm trying to do. So we'll have to see. But we are only 2 points away from Helmand Sport. I said I wanted to try and get out of that in this episode, didn't I? I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But we shall see. We have got a huge game up next. And hopefully a victory keeps us in with a chance. But I'm not holding my breath. One thing I will say is going on currently is training is going really, really well. The 3 players that aren't doing well is Brawl, Shakoya and Butner. I've just put them down into the under-19s. Everyone else though is performing at a really good level. I mean, there's only like 6 players which aren't on a 7 average rating or above, which is really good. I'm pretty much going through every week or 2 weeks, going through anyone above a 7.5, praise them for how they've been doing in training, and it just helps with morale. And as we know, FM is a morale manager, so I mean, you sometimes get people like Dylan who's trying to be difficult, but he's satisfied with the conversation. But always these big guys, not criticise. Like Fabian Hootenik is doing really well. Stats are going up quite nicely. He's just difficult. He doesn't really suit this inverted fullback role. But he is someone which we should be looking out for. He's only 18 years of age. And again, just going through every single week and looking into these sort of things is really helpful. He could actually be the right-wing replacement for Maxwell Rodriguez. His dribbling, crossing, speed is decent. Not the greatest determination, but is going up in stats. An option, certainly, in that right wing. And Mohamed Abdallah, like I've said, doing really well in stats. Pretty much every single stat going up other than determination, which is weird. So we will praise him. If he was a right winger, he'd be playing straight away for us at the moment. He'd probably play over Maxwell Rodriguez. I might even training him as a right winger because he is strong on his right foot and we play that right side as a traditional winger. I might actually do that and start playing him there straight away and just grow that right wing on him while we haven't got Maxwell Rodriguez. I think there's no harm in doing that. Another right back as well that's doing really well is Jordi Dabia. He is a good little right wing back. He's about 21 years of age. Speed isn't amazing, but good crossing, marking, tackling. If we do decide to move to more traditional, sort of back 4 and go with 2 wing backs, he would be my probably option at right wing back. But I am quite liking Markolo, who's doing really well in terms of performances in game. Stats wise, he's not going to go up too much. I do wonder if we should change away from him. He is 26. There's some decisions to be made. I feel like because we're still in with a chance, I can't give all these youngsters a chance. And that makes it really difficult to sort of navigate this second division, to be honest, because Obviously, we want to get promoted. We want to try and get a playoff spot. Would we win a playoff spot? I'm not 100% sure. 10 games in a row performing at a really good level will be very, very difficult for this team. And when you then finally get down to it, obviously it's a playoff. Anyone can win, anyone can lose. Should I be concentrating more on just playing the youngsters? Oh, I really don't know. Because Markelo could potentially go into DM. We could then sell Solomon Bonner. And we could then play Jordi De Beer as that inverted fullback. That could be a really good option. And it's something I'm going to try in the next game. It is a slightly different team then for this game. We have gone with, obviously, Dylan in goal, Vanden De Beer as the right inverted fullback, Markelo in DM. I've kept Schwartz in the team because he performed well last game and moved Zunaveld to that right wing spot. He has got the stats to do it. His speed is decent enough. His dribbling's good. His crossing's okay. Stick him in that right wing role as a winger. I think he'll be quite good. So I'm kind of hoping he could be a dangerous player on that right wing and replace Maxwell Rodriguez. And we've got Fabian Hutnik on the bench as well as a rotation option there. And of course, like Dylan Hugerworth and a bunch of other players which can attack. Vanden Bosch is going to be a very, very hard game, but you never know. Coming in, Nathaniel Banis, get a back post cross in yourself. Hoof was there, not quite knocking it down. Thenu finds Schwartz. Long range effort, wide of the mark. There's a very interesting game happening right now of MVV against RKC Valajic, and they're winning 3-0. And we battered MVV 4-1. And again, it makes me think we should be the team that are pushing MVV to the end, because we should have got a draw against Valajic. We should have beat Roda, and we just bottled it by having the wrong goalkeeper. Banis with the corner, whips it in, cleared up with the keeper. Not a counter-attack. Not a counter-attack. As if they've got two players up there. What are they doing? They're madmen. Knocks it down. Busamaldi. Great save, Dylan. Dylan Tevredon is becoming the number one here at Vitesse. Well done. Verbeek. Boomer Saudi. Again, look at that cutback. It's there every time. Don't bring him down. Boomer Saudi. Oh, it's lovely play. Good block on the line, and Vanden Beer clears. We are getting dominated in this game heavily by Vanden Bosch. I'm a little bit worried, I've got to be honest. We've had 7 shots, we've had 1. It's not looking good, Brev. In terms of average rating-wise, we are going to make some subs. Zunaveld is not impressing me on that right wing, but Markelo and De Beer are doing quite well in their respective positions. Let's get Hutnik on the pitch and see what he can do. Quick, young, good crossing. Could be dangerous. We've also brought on Abdella to play in that midfield playmaker role as well. Hopefully we can see some magic from him. Markelo, ball over the top. Nathaniel Banis, cut it across quickly. Doesn't do it, but beats his man. Goes alone. Nathaniel Banis, it's blocked on the line and we win a corner. That was the chance. This is a game we absolutely have to win. There's no point in drawing this game whatsoever. So we have gone for it and conceded straight away. Yeah. Fantastic. Well done, lads. That could not have gone any worse. Lucy moved to attacking. First highlight. 1 ball through. Stefan's asleep. Kote Zube is in behind. And Dylan kind of fell over, didn't he? But it's all right. All hope it's lost, isn't it? All hope is not lost is what I was going to say. All hope is lost, or all hope is lost. All hope is gone, which isn't ideal. So, Carlson, Grack, just make it 2-0. Don't actually, because Dylan's in goal. Oh, it's frustrating. Oh, I feel like we could have done it in this 10 games, but we're not going to. We're going to have to wait for the next, I believe it's going to be 9 and 9, which, does that give us a better chance? Potentially. I think I'm definitely going to, oh my God, that's an absolutely outrageous goal. That puts it to bed. We're not going to show you the last game of the league phase, but we will go up against Excelsior in 3 days' time and try and beat a top-tier Dutch side. Based on what I'm seeing, that is not going to happen. Even if we score now, I just don't think I'm going to be excited because it's just all too little too late. I mean, that summed it up. So it is a 2-0 loss to Vanden Bosch, and that is what closes off the second phase for us. And we are not going to be lifting off the bottom of the table in today's episode. Lovely stuff. And in the second period, we are going to finish again in around mid-table. Oh, has it finished already? This one was only 9 games, actually. Oh, so it was impossible anyway. So this whole time I've been talking absolute waffle. If you're here for someone that knows everything about the second tier of Dutch football or Football Manager, you're possibly in the wrong place. We've just done that whole thing thinking there was another extra game. There's not any more games, Will. That one was only 9 games, which I guess means the third period is 10 and the fourth period is 9 again, isn't it? It makes so much sense because there's 20 teams in the league. You would play 19 and 19, so 10 and 9. Yeah, I didn't think of that, did I? Oh, it just means it starts again. It starts again. Okay, well, who is our 10 games? We've now played everyone once. So top OSS. Against them first time around, 1-1 draw. Absolutely shocking. Die Graafschap against them. How did we do? Die Graafschap. A 3-2 win away from home. So that's 4 points on the board. Young Ajax, I think we battered. 3-0. That's 7 points on the board. Hang on a minute. Eindhoven, 0-0. 8 points on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4 games. FC Emmen. A 5-2 loss. We'll ignore that one. 8 points still. ADO Den Haag we lost to as well. 2-0. Lovely. We'll ignore that one. Still 8 points after 6 games. Almere. Still 8 points after 7 games. Willem. Still 8 points after 8 games. Young PSV. We're on 11 points again. And the final game against Maastricht will be on 14 points. Guess how many points we just finished on in the MoreKempi second table period thing. It's 13 points. So we're going to finish in 6th again. I don't think we're getting promoted this season, lads. We're going to go into this cup game against Excelsior and then we'll call it there. We'll probably be out of the Dutch Cup. And I suppose then the second half of this season is going to be about player development. And remember, this is not just a Vitesse journeyman. This is a youth to gold save. We should be concentrating on our young players. And I think I've done that to a pretty good standard. But I think maybe for the second half of this season, we admit the fact we are not going to get promoted. And we start developing more youngsters. We start moving on from, if we can sell Solomon Bonner for even a half of his value, wherever he's gone, he's worth so much money, it's ridiculous. If we can sell him for £2 million, that helps us so much. Sell the old players that are now in the under-19s. We could have something going for us. I'd sell Loda. Would I? Londa? Is he good? He's all right. Should probably be playing him. I mean, that's what I mean. There's so many, though. There's so many. I might have to actually just get rid of anyone that's like over the age of 21 for this second half of the season and just absolutely send the youngsters, because otherwise I feel like we're not going to progress as quickly as we could be doing. So maybe that's the play. You know, Banis we might cash in on. Hoof we could cash in on. This January window is going to be mental. Make sure you're coming back next episode. It's going to be insane. Let's go up against Excelsior and see if these older players, 22-year-olds, I'm 26, I'm calling them old, I'm ancient, if them younger, older players can still do something against Excelsior. This is kind of Lance Chaunc's saloon to get anything out of this season with a little bit of pride in the Dutch Cup against Excelsior. So I have gone strong. I haven't used a bunch of youngsters, and we're going to see if we can do anything against a team in the league above. I'm not that hopeful. Hugerwerf, Zuneveld, Hugerwerf, come on, Dylan Hugerwerf, Elias Hoof. All right, 1-0. I would love to get through, by the way. If we have a good performance in the Dutch Cup, I'll be very, very happy. It would stop me from selling some players, I think, because it's going to be such a big financial thing for us, especially if we get drawn up against like Ajax or something like that. Financially, it will be so, so good. But that's a good start. Go on, get this gone. Well done, Zumberry. He's been good this season. Oh, that's a good goal, though, isn't it? Oh, Milano Jonathans. Go away, mate. You shouldn't be playing this game. Just sad to play someone like this against us, really, isn't it? Just quite petty. To say that, he's played one game in the actual league so far. And he's just scored an absolute worldie against us. Another corner. Let me guess, he's going to be there again. He's there again, isn't he? Oh, my God, we blocked it on the line. He was there again, ready to break my heart. Vanden Bosch, send it through. Nathaniel Banis. Oh, they've got so many players back. But, oh, that ball is so late, Banis. Open your eyes. Zunaveld, flick it on. Hugerworth, Hoof. Hoof, I'm glad you've started to find your goal-scoring boots, but it's too late. If I can find a younger striker in January, even if he's a little bit worse, if he's under the age of 20, I'm going to do it and sell Hoof. He's 28 years of age, I believe. Yeah, he is right on the edge of no longer being able to be used. He's not going to progress anymore. He's been decent this season, but like, he's got 2 goals in his last 5 games. As someone at 28 years of age, you have to be like at the very peak of your game. And I feel like he's not bringing too much to us. One thing I will say is in terms of Milano Jonathan needs to go away. What I will say is he has helped us. Without him, we'd be probably doing a lot worse. But I still think we should move on. His value is also probably going to be as high as it's ever going to be at 28. His value is not able to see because FM26 things. But whatever his value is, it's going to go down from here, really. So it probably is time to cash in. I tell you what, they've been knocking the ball about for this 50 seconds of the second half, like prime Barcelona, and they're going to go through and score. I mean, we literally can't do anything against a team like this. Luckily, he's offside. I don't know how we're winning this game because whatever they just done to us was insane. Done, Stefan Zunaveld. Can you do anything? I've got him as set to come off the pitch currently with Abdella coming on. That's a great ball. Hugerworth, you've got to cut it across. You've got to cut it across quicker. I tell you what, despite that offside goal they scored where they played some wonderful football, they haven't been able to really break us down at all, which has been a really good showing from us. Hugerworth finding Abdella. Go on, Abdella. Find Hoof. Oh, Elias Hoof. We're going through in the Dutch Cup. We are going through in the Dutch Cup. We're going to end this episode on a very big positive. And I don't know where that leaves us in terms of buying and selling players. But that is a massive moment. Abdella finds Hoof. Great finish in off the post. We are beating Excelsior 3-1. I think this is showing that we are much better away from home as the smaller side. A bit like how Manchester United were under Amorim. You give us like Liverpool, we'll go out there, we'll go to Anfield and we'll try our best and come away with a result. You get us at home against anyone, we're absolutely horrendous. I think that's pretty much what we've got in our case this season. So I think I'm going to develop a home tactic and leave this as an away tactic. Maybe go more to a 4-2-3-1, a bit more aggressive, and maybe with dual wing backs. Because away from home, that has shown we are fantastic. A 3-1 victory against a team in the league above. I did not think we had a hope of winning that, but we have, which is huge. I would love to see if when it's going to be said that we are getting our next game, because that is going to be exciting. I don't know when it says. I'm going to go forward just a couple of days' time, and we'll see if we get our draw for the next round of the Dutch Cup, because that's awesome. Well, sadly, I'm at the next game and we have not found out our next round in the Dutch Cup. Even though all the games have been played, we can't see the next round, which is a shame. That is only the second round. There is a long way to go, but being in the third round, it's a good showing for us. Very happy with that, and we would have got some decent money for that, kind of. Our next episode, though, is the January special, where I am hoping and praying we can make some sales and we can start our scouting journey. And we'll go through all the different scouting methods and everything we are doing next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 3 of the Vitesse, the Youth to Gold Let's Play, and I'll speak to you guys next time.